Hello and welcome to the cryptocurrency news channel. I know people are getting all excited about Ethereum, but let's not forget a gem that might even benefit more from the merge than Ethereum itself. It's only temporary, but I'm talking about Ethereum Classic. Yes, Ethereum Classic is mostly garbage, and you shouldn't really hold it long term. But for the month of July and maybe into August, because remember, the merge is September 19th. So we've got a good almost about 2 months before that actually happens. And Ethereum could pump for a month, but Ethereum Classic could pump all the way up to the merge and even post merge before it catastrophically drops off and wrecks a bunch of noobs. But that's generally how these things go. And the reason is, remember, the Ethereum miners who haven't sold their video cards yet. And by the way, if you want to buy a video card, I would definitely wait a few months because a lot of them are going to flood the market very, very soon because the miners aren't going to be able to use them to mine Ethereum. But some of those miners may not want to sell their rigs because they cannot recoup that much money for them. And for those miners, Ethereum Classic might be the way to go. Remember, Ethereum Classic and Ethereum are essentially a chain split back many, many moons ago because Classic wanted to preserve the original chain. It's actually fair to say that Ethereum is actually a fork off of Ethereum Classic. Now, some ETC users have been spreading the lie that Ethereum wouldn't work without Ethereum Classic, and if Ethereum Classic went down, ETH would go down. That's not true at all. Nothing actually depends on Ethereum Classic besides Ethereum Classic itself. It's not some kind of like underlying layer. Every single chain would actually work by itself without Ethereum Classic. Nothing really depends on it. But the massive increase that could actually be coming in terms of Ethereum Classic hash rate could actually make the price go really, really high. And as you can see over the past week, ETH Classic has already been going up. Started about $14 on July 14th, and now it is roughly $25. And it could reach as high as $40 or $50 by the time the merge comes around. Because, think about all that hash rate that's coming into Ethereum Classic, and there's going to be more users, at least temporarily, into Ethereum Classic. Now, like I said, it won't last for more than a couple of weeks because ETC doesn't really have any use cases, and there's really very few projects on ETC, and that's not going to change. Developers aren't going to all of a sudden be like, oh, let's go use ETC now because, ETH is moving off of proof of work, and we want proof of work for our projects. That's not true. Like all the developers, pretty much everyone except for the miners have been waiting to move off of proof of work to proof of stake. But the miners need somewhere to go, and Ethereum Classic may be that safe haven at least for a while Ethereum merges and gets rid of all the miners. Because the miners are the weakest link, and they will be voted off the island. But Ethereum Classic might be a smaller island they can actually go to and expand for a little while. So maybe like $50 even as this merge actually approaches. Definitely wouldn't hold much past the merge because the coin doesn't really do much and there's very few projects on ETC. But up until then, could actually be a gem for the month of July and August. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.